So we're heading into a holiday weekend, and you said something quite interesting, and I thought was a good point. We should make it a clip. You said, "Don't beat your meat."
Well, this is the woman that chafes or chaps or whatever her clitoris because she's bearing down with the vibrator.
Pushing it in.
And this is what the boys are doing when they watch porn.
Beating the meat.
It's no. Our sex organs are delicate. Now they're sturdy. Don't get me wrong.
Well, if you do chafe or beat the meat, how do you handle it? What should you do?
Well, first of all, we should use oil. We should never handle our genitals with a
dry
dry hand.
Never. It's the
I
worst.
had a client who was masturbating for nearly 5 hours. I'm telling you, but we continuously added oil.
So you're applying and reapplying
Yes.
and reapplying.
Reapplying. You can't just put some on and then that's it.
What about when people go,
No.
saliva doesn't
No.
cut it?
No, that saliva is too thin and it dries out very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So we're into all the almond oil. Coconut oil is
The men seem to like the coconut oil because it's a little thicker.
no, I think it's thinner.
Is it thinner?
It's thinner.
Because I know Bila and a couple of our male bloggers talk about liking coconut oil, and the women like the almond oil.
Thicker is better than thinner. It'll last longer.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, coconut oil is pleasant. It's
Well, it's kind of healthful. It's good
but
for you.
almond oil has no flavor. You can
And it doesn't smell.
That's right.
There's no smell.
True.
You should use the oil and reapply, but
Yes.
will you heal? Can you break it?
No. I had this one woman who thought her clitoris had dropped off. It fell out. And I'm going, what?
What do you mean it fell out?
So what is she talking about? I was thinking the only thing I could connect it to is that sometimes when you have your period, you have blood clots.
So she thought it sloughed off?
And I kept trying to explain to her that she has to get the mirror and a good light and look and locate her clitoris. Now, when women do this, you cannot take a hand mirror
Or compact.
or a compact mirror and put one leg up on the bathtub and pull one lip over to one side. That is not the way your genitals look. You need both hands to open the outer lips and then a finger that will lift the hood off of the...
Sure, and your clitoris is that little tiny gland at the top. There's a little hood, and there's a little circle, and you pull back, and it pops out. That's your clit.
There's a stem and a little thing at the end, which is the glands.
The glands.
And
you could Google images. You can find
yes,
images, and then you just
Yes.
find it on yourself.
Yes. And we have them all over the website.
My clit and your clit, too. If you care to venture over.
My clit, your clit, our clits. Our clits are fine. They're very sturdy. But you cannot, bear down with your vibrator.
No. You got to keep everything moving, keep everything lubricated, build your sex energy.
Quietly,
Don't
slowly.
be a piggy.
Well, a little piggy, but yeah, I do. I call some of my clients little sex pigs.
They kind of like it, though. When you call someone in the body sex groups a piggy, they love it.
Well, because, we're so undersexed. We're so held back. We're so not who we could be.
Our full sexual potential.
First of all, we're not essentially monogamous. That really screws women up when I talk about that.
You mean you could be with one person, be fantasizing about someone else? Betty, that's horrible.
Oh, I do it all the time. No, but even more serious is that monogamy is something that people need to choose to do.
Yes, willingly.
Talk
willingly. About and negotiate and all of that.
But you can't demand it. It cannot be the gold standard for the whole society, particularly when it doesn't work for so many of us. It's just...
And some of us have partners, and then you break up, and now you're celibate again.
Well, what most people are doing is what I would call serial monogamy.
With a side of infidelity.
Yeah. So now we've gone off onto monogamy, but we're really talking about clitoral stimulation. That there was that other woman who thought she had ended her clit because she'd worn it out? Or?
She thought that it had atrophied. She had a 10-year hiatus from masturbation, and she thought she would lose it. Now, can you lose your functioning of your clitoris?
No. But what may have to happen is that it has to be reawakened. It's a sleeping sex organ. I mean, the same thing would be true of a man who had never touched himself.
Well, yeah, if you never opened your eyes.
and then all of a sudden you
So
look.
they might be
Yeah.
hypersensitive, or you don't see anything. You have to slowly
Yeah,
get yourself used to stimulation of any kind.
true. So sex is about learning skills. It doesn't come naturally like a lot of people think. We have to learn sexual skills. And a big important part of that is how we handle our genitals during masturbation so that we can share that information with the partner. So the whole point is don't beat your meat. All right?